Did you know that Africa is home to some of the world's fastest growing economies? Prepare to be shocked as we reveal the top 12 richest countries in Africa. You'll be amazed at the wealth and potential of these incredible nations. Welcome back to the channel. If you're passionate about global finance, investment opportunities, and discovering hidden gems around the world, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Let's dive into the wealthiest countries in Africa and uncover the secrets to their success. Africa is a continent of immense diversity, not only in terms of its cultures and landscapes but also its economies. For years, the narrative around Africa was often one of poverty and conflict, overshadowing the remarkable progress being made. Today, however, Africa is undergoing a significant economic transformation. The continent is home to a wealth of natural resources, including vast reserves of oil, gas, minerals, and arable land. These resources have been the backbone of many African economies, driving growth and development. But it's not just natural resources fueling Africa's rise. The continent is experiencing a demographic boom, with a young and increasingly educated population that is driving innovation and entrepreneurship. Urbanization is accelerating, leading to the development of vibrant cities that are becoming centers of commerce and culture. Moreover, technological advancements are rapidly spreading across the continent, from mobile banking solutions that have revolutionized financial inclusion to tech hubs that are nurturing startups and fostering creativity. Africa's integration into the global economy is also increasing, with many countries entering into trade agreements that are opening up new markets. Foreign direct investment is pouring in, attracted by the continent's growth potential and the opportunities in sectors such as infrastructure, manufacturing, and services. Governments across Africa are implementing reforms to improve the business climate, investing in education and healthcare, and building the infrastructure needed to support sustained economic growth. In this context of dynamic change and growth, certain African countries are standing out as economic powerhouses. These nations have managed to leverage their resources, human capital, and strategic initiatives to build robust economies that are not only the richest on the continent but also key players on the global stage. Our exploration of the top 12 richest countries in Africa will highlight the unique strengths and opportunities that each of these nations brings to the table. From the oil fields of Nigeria to the tech-savvy streets of Nairobi, each country has a compelling story of resilience, innovation, and progress. Let's delve into the details and discover what makes these countries the wealthiest in Africa. 1. Nigeria. Nigeria, often referred to as the giant of Africa, boasts the largest economy on the continent. Its wealth primarily comes from its vast reserves of oil and natural gas, making it one of the world's top oil exporters. The oil sector accounts for about 10% of Nigeria's GDP and over 80% of its export earnings. However, Nigeria's economy is not solely dependent on hydrocarbons. The country has a burgeoning tech sector centered in Lagos, often dubbed the Silicon Valley of Africa. The fintech industry, in particular, has seen explosive growth, with companies like Flutterwave and Paystack gaining international recognition. Additionally, Nigeria is home to Nollywood, the second largest film industry in the world by volume, which generates significant revenue and employment. Agriculture remains a vital part of the economy, employing a large portion of the population and contributing to food security and export income. 2. South Africa. South Africa has a highly diversified economy, characterized by a strong industrial and financial sector. It is the most industrialized country in Africa, with a significant portion of its GDP coming from manufacturing, mining, and services. The country is rich in minerals, including gold, platinum, and diamonds, which have been major drivers of economic growth. Johannesburg, the economic heart of South Africa, is one of the continent's leading financial centers, hosting the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, JSE, Africa's largest stock exchange. The country also has a well-developed infrastructure, with advanced road, rail, and port networks. Tourism is another important sector, attracting millions of visitors each year to its diverse landscapes, from the scenic beauty of the Cape Winelands to the wildlife-rich Kruger National Park. 3. Egypt. Egypt's economy is one of the most diverse in Africa, driven by agriculture, industry, and services. The country benefits significantly from its strategic location, with the Suez Canal being a critical global trade route that generates substantial revenue. The canal's expansion has further boosted its capacity and economic impact. Egypt's industrial sector is well developed, with significant production of textiles, chemicals, and construction materials. The country is also a major producer of oil and natural gas, contributing to its energy security and export earnings. Tourism plays a vital role in Egypt's economy, drawing millions of visitors to its ancient monuments, such as the pyramids of Giza and the temples of Luxor. Recent government reforms and investments in infrastructure have improved the business environment, attracting more foreign investment. 4. Algeria. Algeria, the largest country in Africa by land area, has an economy heavily reliant on hydrocarbons. It is one of the world's top natural gas producers and a significant oil exporter. The energy sector accounts for a large portion of the country's GDP, export earnings, and government revenue. However, Algeria is actively working to diversify its economy, with investments in renewable energy, mining, and agriculture. The government has also focused on developing infrastructure, including transportation and housing projects, to support economic growth. Algeria's manufacturing sector produces a variety of goods, from food products to consumer electronics, contributing to domestic consumption and exports. The country's strategic location in North Africa makes it a key player in regional trade and commerce. 5. Morocco. Morocco has a diversified and stable economy, driven by agriculture, mining, manufacturing, and tourism. The country is the world's largest exporter of phosphates, which are crucial for the global agricultural industry. Morocco's agricultural sector is highly productive, with significant exports of fruits, vegetables, and seafood. The manufacturing sector includes automotive, aerospace, and textile industries, which have attracted substantial foreign investment. Tourism is a major contributor to the economy, with millions of visitors drawn to Morocco's rich cultural heritage, historical sites, and scenic landscapes. The country's strategic location as a gateway to Europe and its well-developed port infrastructure make it an important hub for trade and investment. Recent economic reforms and investments in renewable energy have further strengthened Morocco's economic resilience. 6. Kenya. Kenya is East Africa's economic powerhouse, with a rapidly growing and diverse economy. The country is known for its vibrant tech scene, often referred to as Silicon Savannah, which has produced innovative solutions like M-Pesa, a mobile money transfer service that has revolutionized financial inclusion. Agriculture remains a cornerstone of Kenya's economy, with tea, coffee, and horticultural products being major export earners. The country also has a growing industrial sector, producing goods such as textiles, cement, and processed foods. Tourism is a significant revenue generator, with Kenya's national parks, wildlife reserves, and beautiful coastlines attracting visitors from around the world. Nairobi, the capital, is a major regional business hub, hosting multinational companies and international organizations. 7. Angola. Angola's economy is heavily dependent on oil, which accounts for a significant portion of its GDP, export earnings, and government revenue. The country has some of the largest oil reserves in Africa, and the petroleum industry has been the main driver of economic growth. In addition to oil, Angola is rich in diamonds, with significant production and export of these precious stones. The government has been working to diversify the economy, focusing on sectors such as agriculture, fisheries, and manufacturing. Infrastructure development, including transportation and energy projects, is also a priority to support economic diversification and growth. Despite challenges, Angola has significant potential for development, given its natural resources and strategic location. 8. Ethiopia. Ethiopia is one of the fastest-growing economies in the world, driven by a combination of agriculture, manufacturing, and services. The country has made significant investments in infrastructure, including roads, railways, and power generation, which have supported economic growth. The agricultural sector employs a large portion of the population and produces coffee, livestock, and cereals for both domestic consumption and export. Ethiopia's manufacturing sector has also been expanding, with the development of industrial parks attracting foreign investment and creating jobs. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, once completed, will be the largest hydroelectric power plant in Africa, providing a significant boost to the country's energy supply and economic development. The government has implemented various reforms to improve the business environment and attract investment. 9. Ghana. Ghana's economy is characterized by stability and strong growth, supported by its rich natural resources and investment-friendly environment. The country is a leading producer of gold, which is a major export earner and contributor to government revenue. Ghana also has significant reserves of oil and natural gas, further boosting its economic prospects. The agricultural sector is vital, with cocoa being a key export product that has made Ghana one of the largest cocoa producers in the world. The government has focused on diversifying the economy, with investments in manufacturing, services, and infrastructure. Ghana's political stability and democratic governance have made it an attractive destination for foreign investment, supporting sustainable economic growth. 10. Tanzania. Tanzania has a diverse economy with key sectors including agriculture, mining, and tourism. Agriculture employs a large portion of the population and produces coffee, tea, cotton, and cashew nuts for export. The mining sector is also significant, with Tanzania being a major producer of gold, diamonds, and gemstones. Tourism is a vital part of the economy, attracting visitors to world-renowned sites like the Serengeti National Park, Mount Kilimanjaro, and the Zanzibar Archipelago. The government has been investing in infrastructure development, including transportation and energy projects, to support economic growth and improve living standards. Tanzania's strategic location in East Africa makes it an important hub for regional trade and commerce. 11. Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast, also known as Côte d'Ivoire, is a leading producer of cocoa, coffee, and palm oil, which are key drivers of its economy. The agricultural sector is highly productive, supporting both domestic consumption and export earnings. The country's economy is diversified, with significant contributions from mining, manufacturing, and services. Ivory Coast has one of the most developed and largest economies in West Africa, with Abidjan serving as a major financial and commercial hub. Political stability and economic reforms have improved the business environment, attracting foreign investment and supporting sustained economic growth. The government's focus on infrastructure development, including transportation and energy projects, is further enhancing the country's economic prospects. 12. Tunisia. Tunisia has a diverse and resilient economy, with significant contributions from agriculture, mining, manufacturing, and tourism. The country is a leading exporter of agricultural products, including olive oil, dates, and citrus fruits. The manufacturing sector is well developed, producing textiles, electronics, and automotive parts for both domestic and export markets. Tunisia's mining industry is also significant, with phosphate production being a major contributor to the economy. Tourism is a vital sector, attracting millions of visitors to the country's historical sites, Mediterranean beaches, and cultural festivals. Tunisia's strategic location in the Mediterranean makes it an important trade hub, with well-developed ports facilitating international commerce. The government has implemented various economic reforms to improve the business climate and attract investment, supporting economic growth and development. And there you have it, the top 12 richest countries in Africa. Each of these nations has a unique blend of resources, industries, and opportunities that contribute to their wealth. If you found this video informative, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments which country surprised you the most or if there's another topic you'd like us to explore. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.